Got a lot of things done today. Anyway, this is the one last thing on the list. I'm picking up the roller at Coffee Point. That was the tail end of our 18-mile road project for the BLM. As you can see, this is all dirt. This didn't get cinders this year. This just got ditched and crowned. So I've got it all done, and I'm gonna have to take the roller. It's 23 miles that way to the next part of our project, but the road's just, I don't think I want to go with the Kenworth there, so I'm taking it home, and it's gonna sit on the lowboy in the yard for probably most of the week this coming week. Today's July 15th. But the boys figure it'll take them pretty much all of next week to get the cinders hauled on this other project. And the reason why is because even though it's only we're only cindered about 4 miles of a 6 or 7 mile road, it's such a long haul to get it to where we gotta go. What they're cindering is clear on the other end of the job, plus it's like a 1.5 mile haul from the pit to the junction where we even turn on the road to start getting onto the job. So unless something good happens and they get done with cinders on a Wednesday or Thursday of next week, we don't need the roller yet. So plan is as soon as they get done hauling cinders, I'll get it finished, and then they'll have to start watering and rolling that 4 miles of cinders. Well, actually, we have to roll the whole 6 miles no matter what. Got to roll the cinders and got to roll the parts of the road that didn't get cinders. I have to repair all that. I'll have to grade it when they're done hauling on it, put it all back into good shape, and then they'll have to water it and roll it. So I just wanted to come get this before it sat there too long. Somebody might put a bullet hole in it. It's a rented roller. We got it insured, but still, I just don't want to have problems. And I have worked 7 days a week now for the past 3 weeks. I have not had a day to myself. So I can't wait till this job gets done. Take some vacation.
Free socks.
It's the Sunday Night Oldie Show on KZBQ. You know I can't be found sitting all alone. If you can't come around, then please telephone. Don't be cruel. Do what is true. Ride me back, Caroline. And the letter that I every time you talk about me, you can see the We're back to stay. The Sunday Night Oldie Show. Every Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m. on KZBQ. If the headache's been on, my heart aches tonight. You got 10 aces of gold. Tell your friends, we're back. The Sunday Night Oldie Show. Every Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m. on KZBQ.
Oh, it's a windy day out here. The wind just never stops blowing. You go in home and it's not blowing, but for some reason out here it just blows. So this is what I gotta do. I've gotta pull the ditch out. I have to cut all the crap off, put it in the bottom of the dish, bring it out here, and then I've got to cut some material out and bring it up on the road. Try to get it crowned. Mostly just try to get ditches, and if I can get crowned, but I'm fighting a lot of lava rock here. Anyway, so we're getting close to the end of this, but yesterday one truck went down. Today we got another truck down, so one truck again, and they're hauling so far it takes almost an hour for them to get here. 1 hour to make a cycle. So love these new tires on these Titan tires on the grader. Love these tires, man. I got some traction now. It's awesome. So back to work. Okay, I got another half mile done. Ready for cinders. There's Jake coming with another load. I want to show you this. Freaking wind. Never stops. Okay, this part of the road, all I did was I pushed everything down that way and out to make the ditch because it's still got cinders on it. It's a good road bed. Oh, jeez. And to pull that dirt out up there would narrow it up, make it narrower. I don't think it's gonna make it any better, so I'm not gonna do that on this stretch. Some of it I have to do that because it's so rutted and it's in such a hole and it doesn't have any water drainage. I gotta build it up, but by the time we put cinders on this, it's a good hard base. It's in good shape. It'll hold up. So that's what I have to do. You gotta push it down and out. It's about all you can do. Because if I was to cut it out of here and push it up, it'd just make powder out of it. There's not enough water made out here to water this down and fix it.
Yeah, baby. Well, they call me the breeze. Well, I keep blowing down the road. Oh, and they call me the breeze. Well, I keep blowing down the road. Well, I ain't got me nobody. I ain't carrying me no load. There ain't no change in the weather. There ain't no change in me. There ain't no change in the weather. There ain't no change in me. Well, I ain't hiding from no one. There ain't no Make it now, baby. Yeah, baby.
This is the end of the cindering project. About 2 more loads and we are done with this job. So I had a guy tell me I need to check these cinders for diamonds. Unfortunately, we don't have any kimberlite here in Idaho. Our lava doesn't go deep. So I've been wandering these roads looking for a old stogie maybe. Short, you know, but not too big around.
Short, but not too big around.
So instead, I've discovered all kinds of treasure. Some kind of a wrench, broken U-bolt, tire weight, fender brace off a 46 Chevy. So I think I've made out pretty good today, all in all. There's a railroad track over there. Maybe I'll go look for some old stogies over there.
King of the road.
This is what these roads should look like after I finish blade them. This is the width they need to be. This is what the ditches are supposed to look like. So I'm gonna go show you what Brand X has done, what people in years previous have done. Okay, I want to show you the other people's road. This was done last year. What do you notice here? They didn't cut any of this out. They didn't cut any decent ditches. It's got really bad soft spots all over in it because there's no decent ditches. I've gone to a lot of effort to cut ditches, and I've pushed this down in and I've pushed it out, and some of it I've had to push down again and push it out. I've gone up on top and rolled the windrow out, so we've got nice big wide areas so that the fire can't jump. Anyway, this is what it should look like. You got to get a crown in it and make it look good. That's the whole idea. Anyway, Matt's down here rolling, and Jake has gone to get another load of water. Okay, this is our other well. This is called the wheatgrass well, and this is where we're getting our water for this part of the project. So this is actually easier and faster to load. We need no pump. This is a pretty good deal here. They've got looks like 4-inch pipe coming up here. On a gooseneck, so you just pull under it. Anyway, I think Jake said it takes him about 15 minutes to get a load, just gravity feed. And the reason is they've got the tanks up here on a hill, so I'll go up and show you that. See, and even this sign here, it's like anything that says the BLM on it seems to be target practice for these jackasses with a gun. And I don't know if they've shot holes in this building or the tank or not, but I know that's a big problem for these ranchers out here, is horses' asses shooting holes in their water tanks. So this generator runs off diesel fuel, so we came up and put some diesel in it for them. If I had the combination to the lock on the door, I'd take you inside and show you. It's a white generator. It's something military surplus that they're using. So the government puts all this infrastructure in, and then the ranchers have to maintain it and take care of it. So I think they've got about 30,000 gallons of storage here, and looks like these are a couple of their old stock water trucks. I don't know if either one of them works. Doesn't look like they've moved for quite some time, but this is an old Mack. R400. I've never heard of an R400. Somebody tell me what an R400 is. I'm scared to open the door. I think I should. I mean, I'd really like to see what that looks like in there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Holy moly, this is junk, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at the animals that are living in there. Holy moly. Wow. That's why I hate leaving stuff out in the weeds and the brush, because I guarantee you if you do, you're going to have mice and pack rats in there like crazy. So this was kind of a mud hole in here, so you can see the water clear over here. So Jake brought him down a load of cinders and dumped in here, and I came down to spread it out. But we're just about done with this job. I just got to go grade 1.5 miles of road, which was our haul road out of the our pit. So it's Wednesday. I wasn't able to come to work yesterday because I had jury duty. That was an experience. I've never done that before. Anyway, it took all day long. Thank goodness it's over. I don't have to go back for a while now. But remember the other day I showed you the bearing in there. She's about toast. She's really getting sloppy. And those are originally black, but you can see that one's turned brown. I don't know what that means. Look, Harriet, Ajax shakes out white, turns blue. Look, Jeff, your drawbar ball shakes out black, turns brown. Means it's toast. So I've got a new one, but I haven't put it in yet. I'm gonna have to get that done. It's kind of a pain because I got to bring the service truck out and support the drawbar. You can do it without doing that. You can use the rams and everything, but man, I'm here to tell you it's tricky, and I don't want my fingers in there trying to put that back in and get the bolts started doing that. So I'd rather bring the service truck. But anyway, after we get this watered and rolled, this will look really good, and it'll hold up really well if people will slow down and drive about 25 miles an hour max. Stay off the brakes, go easy on the brakes, and go easy on the gas. We're done. I'm out of here. I'm roading the grader to Atomic City. Jake's gonna come get me, come back and get my pickup. Wow. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Hey everybody. Just reading the magazine Sam sent me. It's called Truck Journal. It's the Kiwi trucker's favorite magazine from New Zealand, man. I've been learning a lot about New Zealand trucks and stuff. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. You know, if you guys would just drive on the right side of the road, Kenworths and Fords and stuff like that, it'd cost a lot less money because I wouldn't have to make a special vehicle with the steering wheel on the wrong side of the car. Anyway, good morning to you. It's Sunday morning. Out in the shop today. Want to give a shout out to some of my great subscribers. Want to start out with Ryan C. He's from Saco, Michigan, and Ryan loves heavy equipment and mechanics from the time he was in second grade, and he had some back issues and he's sidelined. He can't do that anymore. So he watches Jpaydirt to get his dirt moving fixed. That's awesome, Ryan. Thank you. Paul Reeder from Maryland. We don't call it Maryland. We pronounce it Maryland. I don't know why. It's spelled Maryland. Anyway, thank you, Paul, for subscribing. Jack D from Detroit, Michigan. Thanks, Jack. Mark Krumvita from South Dakota. Scott Dietrich from New Berlin, Wisconsin. And Randall Midgley from New Zealand. Reed Armitage from Ireland. Pete, he's from Bomber County in Lincolnshire, UK, United Kingdom. Is that really called Bomber County? Is that something from World War II, or is that just what you call it? Jared Kirkpatrick from Calgary, Canada. Thank you for subscribing, Jared. Hey, we're going to be doing some cool stuff this coming month. Probably next week I'll let you know what I'm up to. You'll get to see what I'm doing. It's pretty exciting. Pulling my hair out. I got so much to do with work and getting ready for this. So stay tuned and I'll let you know what's going on next week. Oh, a lot of people always want to know my address. There it is, right there, Anderson Construction, 858 West, 100 South in beautiful downtown Blackfoot, Idaho, 83221. If you want to send me a letter, postcard, or whatever, that's where you send it. Time to open some mail. This is from the O'Briens from Hurley, Wisconsin. Oh, wow. Check this out. Man, these are some oldies. Wow. Cat brake saver. Hey, that's one of the things, Sam, I noticed in a lot of the Kenworths for sale in New Zealand is they had brake savers, but not a Jake brake too. And for a log truck, you'd think you'd have both the compression brake and the retarder. So why do they just have retarders? You don't see them a lot here. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, that's the receipt for the decal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. He says, hello, Jeff. Been watching your vids for a couple of years and have been subscribed let's see, the first one. I watched, thank you for them. I've had these old cat decals since 1984. Been a cat man in a cat family since I was in cloth diapers. Hoped you could use them on the 1693 on the something. Don't know if they will even peel off. Been hanging in my box since '84. Enjoy your videos and work ethic. Some still have it. Hope to retire soon. 66 now. Maybe a Western swing. Then I can look you up. We'll call first, of course, to make sure you're not at the end of the road. Hope you can use the decals. Oh, that's awesome, man. Mike, that is awesome. Yeah, those would go really good on old Kenny if I can get them to peel off. Thank you. Thank you. And a package from Canada from my Canadian friends there, eh? Oh, that's awesome, Linda. Thank you very, very much for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. This is from John. He came and stopped by and visited me quite a while ago, but he sent me some cool stuff. He is a cat mechanic, and he has sent me a ton of stuff. Okay, this is a flexible whip hose, so I can stop breaking off my air fittings. A tapered bristle disc, yellow one. Oh wow, John, you shouldn't have. Oh, front air angle die grinder. Oh, that's cool. Wow. That is awesome. The backup disc pad, okay, that's for these, a green one. And this was the one I've been looking forward to. This is called a, what did you call that, John? It's called a rounding, something tap. Here we are. That is a tap to clean out the holes on the stud holes on the 1693. It's a 3/4, made in Japan. It's not like a conventional tap, if that will focus in on that. There we go. Right there. It's not like a conventional tap. Anyway, he said this will save the threads. Oh, he said it rolled the threads. Is that right, John? It rolls them instead of cutting them. That's awesome, John. Thank you very much. Nelson and Storm Tool Supply Company in Rockford. An air adjusting valve. 3 of the discs. That is awesome, John. Thank you. I have never used these. That's awesome, John. Thank you very much. Okay, the bristle pads. The green you use on the head, the block, and manifolds. Yellow, soft materials like aluminum. And the white, it says use on extremely flat or light metals. And then this is called a forming tap, OSG. It says very good to restore head bolt holes. It doesn't cut new threads like a regular tap does, which causes looseness in the thread bore. Yeah, that's really true. I've noticed that. Sometimes you run a tap down factory threads and it's like it's just cutting the crap out of them all the way down. So thanks. And he provided me with a list of this stuff and its uses and some good things to use, like Permatex Aviation Forma gasket, very good for sealing front covers, bell housings, etc., better than silicone. Permatex High Tack, use on cat spacer plate gasket. Spray both sides of gasket, stops oil leaks under head. Dow Corning thread lube for head bolts, rods, mains, safe to use inside an engine. You can get that at a cat dealer. Camshaft and follower lubricant. Yep, I've used that before. It's kind of a blue-green color. Gasket cinch, you can get that at Napa. He says the best for oil pan gaskets because it makes it easy to remove the oil pan and gasket. So that's cool, John. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the info.